Was, but when I got it, I was like, really? The actual cover or like the China cover or like be specific? And it was like,
the Jazz couldn't have looked more confident. And as the
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Simmons is out there with Horford. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Gay in at the 3 slot. And for Denver, they've got Adebayo. Devontae Graham is out there with Bridges. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. Now here's Middleton. The shot comes out. Simmons with the defensive effort. Passes it to Gay. Schroeder looking around. The Jazz working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. Rebound by the Nuggets. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Graham with the bucket. And at this point of the season, we see which teams have gotten better. What's the toughest threshold, you think, Doris, to cross?
I think, Kevin, 2 things come to mind. Obviously, championship is the aspiration of every team. Not everyone gets there. And then maybe the real pot of gold is sustained excellence, a run like you might have seen the San Antonio Spurs go through when the great Tim Duncan was on that roster. So championship and sustained success are the 2 things everybody's striving for.
And there's the pass to Schroeder. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Adebayo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Gay kicks it over to Schroeder. Makes it off the glass. Here's Middleton.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg. But he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Horford trying to free himself up. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Denver leading by 5. Adebayo passes to Graham. Back to Adebayo. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Adebayo's got 7 points.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. .50 seconds left to play here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
Horford's shot is good.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Pass to Vanderbilt. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Middleton can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 5. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game. Now Graham. He picked up 12 points in their last win again.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the...
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay is out there with Simmons. Then there's Horford. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one spot.
They feed off the energy of Dennis Schroeder, and when he gets these opportunities, he makes the most of them.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Nuggets.
And Doris, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from three-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Schroeder.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Utah leading. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Adebayo with the ball. He had a 39-point outing in their last game again.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had them totally rattled.
And how about the focus in the face of that tight defense? Part of why Middleton can go off for 20-plus on any night.
The drive by Schroeder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And the shot goes in.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Schroeder against Bridges. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at Denver, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, you could see the comfortable atmosphere that
And that wraps up the half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Chris Middleton. Bridges out there with Devontae Graham. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Middleton. The shot. Horford with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And Simmons slams it in.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Denver in the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
Middleton hits them both. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And Adebayo throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. With the shot. Another miss by Utah.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bridges shot. Good. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Gay. And they get it. Denver grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Graham. Misses the wing J. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Gay. He can't get it to go. Great D that time for Middleton. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Denver. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Schroeder. No good with the triple. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Here's Middleton. 14 points for him. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Schroeder. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Jazz, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Simmons. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Schroeder outside. The pass to Gay. At the top of the key, Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Nuggets lead by 15. Schroeder up top, defended by Bridges. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Schroeder, fires from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Graham with the bounce pass. Bridges against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Middleton. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside, Simmons. Poke loose. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pass to Gay. Shoots over Graham. No good from Gay. Denver leading by 15. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 17. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Middleton.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Graham, the pass to Adebayo. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
That one drops for him.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's Vanderbilt. Middleton trying to break free. Vanderbilt misses. Jazz trail by 13. Rudy Gay on the wing. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. 1:10 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
1:06 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And so Graham will bring it up for the Nuggets.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Denver.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Middleton. Here's Adebayo. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Here's Niang, guarded by Green. Robertson dishes to Thomas. Here's Niang. Now, here is Morris. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.